Hey guys, it's Heather from Tomatoes, Poppies, and Everything Gardening. We're gonna head outside. My seedlings are still doing pretty well, and it's been a week of going out most every single day and staying out for many, many hours and also getting full sun. So they are far along on the hardening off process. So we're gonna do something today that I've been putting off, and it's a huge mess. I'm gonna get my little mini greenhouse ready so they can stay the night. It's gonna be 60 overnight tonight, 58, and then 55, and maybe like a 52 night. So I think they're ready to start getting used to nighttime temperatures and the lack of sun at night. I was going to tell you something. Oh, well, I let them stay out till like 12 a.m. last night so they could get a partial night temperature adjustment there. And my indoor tomato plant, I wanted to give you a quick update. He is getting so tall and lanky, and he's like leaning onto my aloe. But look at those nice big tomatoes there. I don't know if my camera is going to focus or not, but waiting patiently for these to get ready. And so let's get on outside, and let me show you the seedlings this week. Alrighty, so let's check out the mess. These are my Supremo Roma tomatoes. There's a bunch of stuff down there. And well, these are my little flower seedlings, some lettuce, and I think those are my dwarf eggplants over there. I actually went ahead and put a pepper here. It's a dwarf, it won't get very big. And then there's a lunchbox pepper in that pot. And another gypsy dwarf pepper. Now, if it gets cold, these guys will go inside. So I did get some of the pots cleaned up out here, as you can see. And well, my fig, he's finally out of dormancy. He is growing, and I put some calendula down at the base. Alright, these guys have pretty much been full sun the last 2 days. These were some of the first ones that I potted up last week. You can see they're getting nice and big. And I've got a video going to happen in a day or two. As soon as these guys get just slightly bigger, we are going to top these basils. Tonto. This is the flat container of rock cress that I winter sowed in my winter sowing video. Some sunflowers that I winter sowed in Starbucks cups. They did good. Right, so haven't counted my total seedlings yet. Onions are looking really nice. I did give them a haircut about 5 days ago. So let's go look at the mess that we need to take care of. Tonto, move. Come on, buddy. You got it. No, that's a no-no. I know. Tonto loves to be destructive when I'm doing something. So I'm going to go through this and get rid of all this. So what we need to do is clean this mess up. So I'm going to pause, work on this, and then I'll record here in a little while. It is super duper duper hot out here today. I might actually move these guys and give them a little bit of shade. I think it might be going up to like, I don't know, 75, 80 today. Did want to show you one thing. I have been working on the little greenhouse, and we're going to go right back down there. But I started to run out of cups for my little seedlings. So I bought a bag of 300 of these little mini cups. Put a picture right here. What they look like after I burn some hose in them with a soldering iron. But they're working out for these little small seedlings, like these peppers. And I think I used up the whole bag, but I got them for like, I don't know, $2.99 at Target. It was 300. They're plastic, and I do think I could probably reuse them. I mean, I'm sure I can reuse them. So I kind of had to resort to that because I started running out of other containers. So anyways, yeah, it's super duper hot out here. And I wanted to talk about these poor little guys, maybe giving them a little bit of a break for like 2 hours. I may even take them in for 2 hours and bring them back out when the sun shifts. But, oh, well, I'm just scatterbrained today. I'm so sorry. So I am going to keep, when I said I was going to get rid of all this, I'm not. I'm going to keep some of it. The stuff I've already drilled holes in that I used for like winter sowing in place and winter sowing. Like I used this to do the lavender this year. These I'll keep. But the ones I haven't drilled holes in that are just like, you know, random, me keeping it thinking I'm going to do something with it, I'll let these go to the recycling. We do recycle. And the soil I've been using for the seedlings is the Sam's Club. And I've talked about it before. Talked about it in last week's episode that it was really chunky this year. The Miracle Grow I'm keeping for flowers. So that's what I've been potting up my roses and flowers with. Okay. And you can see my cilantro is bolting. And I actually love cilantro flowers, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to leave maybe one per green stalk. Then I'll take the other one out, and maybe I'll just go plant it in the garden space out front in my cottage garden area. And be happy with that. Because it will look beautiful, and it will drop its seeds. I did go ahead and plant one little basil. This was my favorite from the purple ruffle basil. And I have planted also one zinnia in that green stalk. I think it was the Queen Lime, maybe? I don't know. I just couldn't help myself. And then I also planted one marigold that you see in that little butterfly planter. Okay, so back to what I was going to talk about. So I've had this small greenhouse for like, I don't know, 3 years. I have replaced the cover once. It was last summer. Uh-oh, I think there's a poor little bee there. I wonder if he's dehydrated. Maybe I'll put some water right there near him. He doesn't seem to be moving at all. Oh, I hope he didn't die. It probably got too hot in here and he died, so that's really sad. Anyways, I know from having this thermometer for a few years that this greenhouse, when sealed up a few hours before dark, will maintain about 3 to 5 degrees above the temperature. I'm going to put some, oh look, the back's gone. I'm going to put some batteries in this and see if I can get it to work. So, I did have this one, but it got so hot that I think it ruptured. You can see I'll throw that away. So this is my plan. And I came up with this plan a couple months ago. I've started filling up these jugs and spray painting them black. This is going to be my passive solar, I don't know, greenhouse effect. So hopefully the sun will hit these black pots during the day. They'll retain the heat and then slowly release it during the night. And if I can get the batteries to work in this, I'm going to see if it makes a difference between the 3 to 5 degrees that would be standard for this just being closed up a few hours before dark versus having the passive solar released from the water jugs painted black. So I've got some more jugs. I'm going to fill them up, not all the way. I'm going to leave some headspace, and then I'm going to take them out to the woods and spray paint them black. So that's what I'm working on right now. Still making room. First, I'm going to give this little bee some water, and I'll check back in with you guys in a few minutes. Well, it'll probably be more like an hour. So we got the greenhouse emptied. And this is one that's kind of wider than some of the others. That's why I picked this one. I think it's my best choice. And I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 48 inches wide. And you can see I got a T-post back there so that it is secured. The first year I used this, I did not have it secured and it did blow over. So, and I also have extra zip ties everywhere. to help keep the shelves more stable. So now we're going to line these containers that I spray painted. Probably I'll do 2 on each edge corner and then line the back to give it extra stability in the back, and then maybe leave a little space here for some pots or something. And then I'll put plants. I'll put the tallest ones here on the top shelf because it's got more headspace. And of course I've got a mess everywhere. I don't know where to put anything. I did find a whole container of these small little trays, which I'm very happy about because I'll use those for my flower seedlings. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get the spray paint and see if I can get started here. Look at how pretty. That's gorgeous. This is Rainbow Treasure. Alright, I think I'm procrastinating here, but I need to get busy. So let's go get that spray. I sprayed the inside with water really well and the outside because I had the yellow-green pollen both inside and outside, and the wasps were really attracted to it and they kept flying in and out of here. So I was not able to fit everyone. I have 2.5 trays still up on the deck, but this is a good start and I won't have to worry so much about my seedlings tonight. I'll zip this up maybe in like 2 hours. It was 83 today, so it's still quite warm. And I think they'll do fine. Actually, our 10-day forecast looks incredible, so I don't anticipate having to bring these guys in. And you can see I did a couple more of the water bottles. I need 2 more, and then I have a complete little system going down at the bottom. When I get my thermostat fixed, I will do an experiment to see how much that helps with maintaining temperature at night. So that's it. That is my week 4 seedling update. They are about 28 days old. I'm looking pretty good. Probably in the next couple days I will bring, well, I'm going to take them out every day because it will just get way too hot in here. But in a few days I'm going to line everyone up and count each variety and make a list and go ahead and make my sell kind of like document on my phone that I will post on a couple of Facebook groups. And that's how I'm going to sell my plants, just word of mouth on my husband's work, the Facebook gardening group I belong to for my local area, and I may even sit at the side of the road somewhere too. I don't know, who knows. But that's it, guys. I also will distribute that list to friends and family to see what they would like to request before I sell anything. Look at those cute little basils. But that's it, guys. I hope you're having a great gardening day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.